Stay by my side. Some days feel like a long road with nowhere left to go. The wind keeps pushing against me, and my heart moves slow. But every time I start falling, when I can't see the light, you're there beside me, baby, helping me through the night. Oh, stay by my side, and I'll stay by yours. We'll make it through the hard times like we've done before. When the world gets colder and the tears won't dry, stay by my side. Stay by my side. We ain't rich with money, we ain't living like kings, but your love is worth more than all those shiny things. We've seen storms come around us, we watched seasons change, but your hand in mine still feels the same. Stay by my side, and I'll stay by yours. We'll make it through the hard times like we've done before. When the world gets colder and the tears won't dry, stay by my side. Stay by my side. A little faith, a little love, sometimes that's all we're dreaming of. Stay by my side, and I'll stay by yours. We'll make it through tomorrow like we've done before. When the night gets lonely, just look in my eyes. Stay by my side. Stay by my side. Stay by my side. Last night I opened up the drawer by the side of my old bed, found a faded envelope filled with words I never said. The paper smelled of yesterday, the ink had turned to gray, but every line still carried you, like you never went away. Outside the window, autumn leaves were dancing in the dark, while I sat there holding pieces of a long forgotten heart. There was dust upon the letter, dust upon my hands, dust on every promise that never got the chance. I read every single sentence like I did 1,000 times, and felt the years come crashing down between those fragile lines. So I folded up that letter and placed it back again. Tried to leave you in the past, where the memories had been. But Lord, some words keep living long after they're unsaid. The letter never reached your hands, but it never left my head. Every Sunday after service, I walk slowly through the square, past the bench beside the fountain, where we'd sit without a care. The preacher talks of second chances and learning to move on. Some stories keep on playing long after the song is gone. Sometimes when the choir rises and the voices fill the sky, I swear I hear you singing too, somewhere beyond goodbye. Every page still holds a whisper, like you're somehow standing near. Still every road leads back to you, every mile, every town, and every dream I try escaping turns me back around. Certain places long after they're alone. Why does every memory find me when I think I'm finally free? Why does that old letter know more than it should know about me? Why does your shadow follow everywhere I roam? to fade away. The years may keep on turning, and the seasons come and go, but some words stay forever, even when nobody knows. The letter I never sent, thought time would close the story, thought the ending had been written, but the world kept moving forward, and my heart kept rereading. The letter never found you, no matter where you've been, but every night I still remember the letter I never sent. Still sitting there. Last night I opened up the drawer by the side of my old bed, found a faded envelope filled with words I never said. The paper smelled of yesterday. Found your picture on the shelf, hidden underneath the years. Dust covered every corner, but it couldn't hide the tears. Your smile still fills the frame, like no time has passed at all. And for a moment I could almost hear your footsteps down the hall. There's dust on the photograph, but not upon my heart. The years may blur the memory, but they can't tear it apart. Dust on the photograph, fading black and white, but your love still shines inside me. Every single night. Like everybody says, but some things hold a piece of us long after love has left. The frame is getting older, the edges wearing thin, but every time I look at it, I see you once again. Maybe memories are blessings, maybe they're a curse, but I'd rather feel the ache than forget you first. Don't leave yet. The lights are low, the room is quiet. Your suitcase by the door. I know we've both been fighting battles. We can't hide anymore. But before you walk away now, before this night is through, just sit down here beside me like we used to do. Give me one more night with you. That's all I'm asking for. Let me hold you through the silence like I've done before. Maybe when the morning comes, we'll see what we couldn't see. Give me one more night with you before you leave me. I don't have all the answers. I don't know who's right or wrong. I just know this empty house won't feel like home when you're gone. And every little memory still hangs here in the air, like it's waiting for us both to remember why we care. Maybe love gets tired sometimes. Maybe hearts lose their way. But if there's still a spark between us, don't let it fade today. Give me one more night with you before the stars grow dim. Let me hold you through the darkness and let the healing begin. Maybe when the morning comes, we'll find what's still true. Give me one more night with you. Just one more night with you. One more night. Don't leave yet. light is fading, painting gold across the room. You're leaning close beside me, like a favorite old tune. The world can keep on turning, let tomorrow wait its turn. Right here in this quiet moment, there's nothing more I need to learn. Stay a little longer tonight. Don't let the hours fly. Let's hold on to this feeling beneath the moonlit sky. A little more laughter, a little more time, a little more of your hand in mine. Stay a little longer tonight before the stars say goodbye. I love the way you look at me, like I'm all you'll ever need. And every little smile you give plants another dream to keep. No grand plans or promises, just a heart that's true. The best part of every day is sharing it with you. When tomorrow comes calling, I'll still be by your side. 'Cause every road feels brighter with you along for the ride. Stay a little longer tonight. Don't let the magic fade. Let's keep dancing with the shadows. These memories have made. A little more laughter, a little more light, a little more love in the quiet night. Stay a little longer tonight and hold me close. Stay a little longer. Stay a little longer. Yeah. Yeah. The record keeps turning. front door closed behind you, soft as a fading prayer. I stood listening to the silence settling in the air. Your favorite record was still playing, spinning slow across the room, and every note felt heavier in the glow of that old moon. The chair beside the window still faced the evening sky, like it was waiting for your shadow to come walking by. Oh baby, can you hear that music? Drifting through the lonely dark. The record keeps on turning, like it don't know we're apart. And every crackle in the vinyl sounds a little like your voice. Lord, I'd stop this aching heart if I only had the choice. But the record keeps turning long after you've gone away, and every song it sings tonight still begs for you to stay. Sunday found me by the river, watching clouds roll slowly by, trying to lose your memory in that wide and open sky. But every street and every storefront knows the story of your touch, and the harder that I try forgetting, the more I miss you, love. The choir sang about redemption, the preacher talked of grace, but all I saw was your reflection in every familiar place. Oh, baby, can you hear that music drifting through the lonely dark? The record keeps on turning like it don't know we're apart, and every crackle in the vinyl sounds a little like your voice. Lord, I'd stop this aching heart if I only had the choice. Maybe somewhere you're still dancing to a song we've never heard. Maybe heaven writes its memories without a single word. But these old hands keep reaching for a love that's out of sight, and that lonely record spinning keeps me company tonight. Oh baby, if you ever think of me when the evening shadows fall, know there's a man still listening for your footsteps in the hall, and the record keeps turning. midnight and the dawn, like a broken-hearted witness to a love that's moving on. Yes, the record keeps turning, and though the years may roam, every song it leaves behind still tries to bring you home. The record keeps turning long after the music's gone. I still hear you. Light comes through the window, painting gold across the floor. You're still sleeping beside me, and I couldn't ask for more. The birds are singing somewhere softly. The world is waking too. But my favorite part of every day is waking up with you. And I don't need to chase the sun when I already found the truth right here with you. Everything feels right, like a candle in the darkness, like a star in the night, right here with you. Nothing else I need. You're the song my heart was searching for, the air my soul can breathe. I used to spend my days running, trying to find where I belong, looking for a place called home in every town, in every song. But all those roads led nowhere until your hand found mine. Now every little moment feels like a gift in time, and I don't need to understand. You just make this world shine. If tomorrow brings the rain, we'll watch it fall together. And if the wind begins to change, we'll hold on through the weather. Right here with you, everything feels right, like a candle in the darkness, like a star in the night. Right here with you. Nothing else I need. You're the song my heart was searching for, the air my soul can breathe. Still sitting there. There's a coffee cup on the table, right where you left it that day. I should have moved it long ago, but somehow it stayed. The morning sun still hits it, like it always used to do. And every little crack upon it reminds me of you. That coffee cup on the table knows more than I do. It's seen every lonely morning since I lost you. Table, still waiting patiently, like it believes you'll walk back in long before I believe. The world keeps turning outside. People come and go, but some things stay exactly where your memory wants them so. And every time I pass by, I hear your laugh somehow. Funny how an empty cup can hold so much now. Maybe love leaves traces in the smallest things. Used to smell like freedom, long hot days and open skies. Then came that afternoon when I watched goodbye ride. The trees were standing silent, the river running slow, and somehow summer ended before it was supposed to go. That's when August learned to cry beneath the southern sky. That's when laughter turned to memory, and love learned how to die. August learned to cry, and so did I. August learned to cry. Every night I pass your street, the same old road I used to know. And there beside that little house, one lonely light still glows. I tell myself you're gone now, and I should move along. But that porch light keeps reminding me of where my heart belongs. That porch light's still on, like you're waiting there for me. Still shining through the darkness, like a memory I can't leave. That porch light's still on, though the years have rolled by. And every time I see it glow, I still wonder why. Maybe it's just a light, maybe it's something more. Maybe some loves never leave, they just linger at the door. The porch light's still on. I found an old answering machine, packed away inside a box, covered by forgotten years and dust around the clock. Then I pressed play one afternoon, not knowing what I'd find, and suddenly your voice came through, like you had never left my life. Your voice on the answering machine still sounds the same to me. A little laugh, a little pause, a little piece of history. Your voice on the answering machine still echoes through this room, like a ghost that learned to sing a familiar tune. You said you'd call me later, you said you'd be home soon. Funny how the smallest words can outlive the moon. I sat there through the static, listening once again to a version of us frozen somewhere back in then. Some voices never fade, even when the years do. I'll call you later. There's a little table by the window at the cafe down the street, the same one where we'd spend our Sundays, sharing coffee and old dreams. The owner changed the curtains, the menu changed its style, but one thing never changed at all: that empty chair beside mine. Nobody sat there again since the day you walked away. The sunlight still falls softly there, like it did back in the day. Nobody sat there again, though the years have come and gone. And every time I pass that place, it feels like you're still holding on. The waitress stopped asking questions a long, long time ago, but sometimes when she sees me there, she gives a quiet smile and knows some places keep a memory long after people leave. Nobody sat there again. Nobody sat there again. Found an old photograph this morning, tucked inside a drawer. Time had faded half the picture, like it couldn't hold it anymore. Your smile survived the damage, mine disappeared somehow. Funny how the years decide what they're keeping now. Half a photograph later, half a memory remains. Half of us still standing there, half washed away by rain. Half a photograph later, I still see us clear. The missing pieces hurt the most after all these years. trying to remember more, but some things live in silence behind a closed door. A picture can lose its color, but not the life inside. Rain taps softly on the window of room 214 tonight. Same old hotel by the station, same flickering yellow light. Slowly peeling, the hallway smells the same. Funny how this lonely room still remembers your name. Like before, running down the window pane onto the floor. Rain through room 214, keep singing low, like a secret only broken hearts know. But every storm still takes me back to that one phone call. 214. dim the lights. A few old souls kept holding on to the end of the night. The jukebox played a slow, sad song, one we used to know. And suddenly your shadow crossed the room from long ago. I could almost see you smiling, standing by the door, like the years between us never happened before. 3 minutes before closing time, you came back in my mind through a melody and a memory I thought I'd left behind. 3 minutes before closing time, the whole room disappeared, and for a little while it felt like you were here. The glasses sat half empty, the neon sign burned low. Outside the rain kept falling like it did so long ago. Then the music slowly faded, reality returned, and all that was left beside me was another lesson learned. Some nights are long enough to bring the past to life. Past midnight, and the city lost its voice. The neon signs kept flickering like they had no other choice. I walked the same old avenue we used to call our own, listening to my footsteps, trying not to feel alone. dance when you come around, not in flesh and blood, but in every little sound. midnight, the past feels close enough to touch, and every lonely heartbeat still misses you too much. Against the empty street, and every drop kept carrying the memory I couldn't keep.
Quarter past midnight.
The bartender says it's closing time, and everybody's heading home. But I drop one more coin in the jukebox, 'cause I can't sit here alone. A familiar melody starts playing, one we used to know. And suddenly this empty bar feels less cold. One more song on the jukebox, one more memory tonight, one more chance to hear your shadow dancing through the light. One more song on the jukebox before they turn it off, 'cause some hearts need a melody when love gets lost. sign keeps flickering. Like it can't decide to stay. Kinda like the promises we made back in the day. The singer on that record sounds a little like me, trying to make peace with things that will never be. Some songs end, but they never really leave. One more song. On the jukebox, there's an old phone by the window. Sitting where it's always been. Some nights I still look toward it without knowing why again. The curtains move with midnight wind. The room stays cold and still. And every passing hour reminds me of a hope I couldn't kill. The phone that never rang still keeps me awake at night. Waiting for a voice that disappeared from sight. The phone that never rang says more than words can say. 'Cause silence has a way of staying. I know the years have passed me by, Some people wait for miracles, some wait for memories. The phone that never rang, still there. Still there. There's a chair by the window where you'd sit every night, watching the town lights flicker like stars burning bright. The coffee's gone cold on the table, the newspaper's still unread, and every little thing around here reminds me of what we had. Some people say time heals sorrow, maybe someday it will, but that chair by the window keeps your memory still. That chair by the window still faces the street, like it's waiting for your footsteps to come back to me. That chair by the window knows all my tears. It's been holding your shadow for all these years. The seasons keep on changing. Summer turns to fall, but every evening finds me listening for your call. The neighbors all keep living like nothing's changed at all, but every night this lonely room feels twice as small. Maybe love never leaves us, maybe it just hides away inside old rooms and old memories that never fade. heart still believes. That chair by the window still remembers you and me. Still there. Still there. Every evening around 9 o'clock, I'd hear that telephone ring. Your voice would drift across the line like spring after winter sting. Now the clock still reaches 9 like it always used to do. But silence sits beside me now, where I once waited for you. Nobody called after 9. The whole world just stood still. The shadows grew a little longer, and the room felt cold as steel. Nobody called after 9, but I kept listening anyway. Funny how a heart keeps hoping long after hope fades away. Curtains move against the glass. The street light burns below. Cars pass by like passing years, with places left to go. Yet every night at 9 o'clock, I pause without a plan. Some habits outlive reason. Some